I'm still humbled by what my own public education experience has given me. I'm the son of 2 Vietnamese immigrants who left a war-torn country to make a new home right here in America. Because of my parents' sacrifices, our strong public schools, and amazing teachers, I was able to receive a top-notch education and was able to pursue my dream of becoming an attorney. I want each child in Minneapolis to be able to pursue and achieve his or her own dreams. Second, the greatest opportunity that I see here is that we can rebuild our trust among all of our stakeholders so that we can focus our energy back on the issues that we care about most, about how to educate our students. I'm running because I feel like I'm the candidate who can do this most effectively. In addition to rebuilding trust, my top priorities will be to reduce our class sizes, to invest in early childhood education, and to close the achievement gap, while at the same time ensuring that our high-performing students are being engaged and challenged in our schools. However, great ideas fall flat if you don't have the right leader who has the ability to listen and collaborate to get results. A strong leader doesn't necessarily need to have all the answers. What makes them effective is their ability to bring together all the right stakeholders to solve the complex issues at hand. That's what I do on a regular basis, that's what I do on a daily basis, and that's what sets me apart. I want to end by thanking all of you for being here tonight and being a part of this very important conversation on how to provide a world-class education to all of our students. Once again, I'm Alex Phung. Thank you. Aging challenge, our higher performing students. As Curtis talked about, this issue is particularly big at Washburn, but it's also an important issue at other schools in our district as well. You know, I've had a chance to talk with a lot of parents who have taken their kids, for example, out of the Lake Area Upper Campus to send them to a gifted and accelerated program in Bloomington. And I think that shouldn't be the case. You know, we live in a community where we should have all of our residents, our friends and neighbors, they should all be attending their local schools and be comfortable sending their kids to their local schools. And so I think we need to make sure that we do our best to keep our residents, our friends and neighbors in our Minneapolis public schools by making sure that we're providing offerings that are engaging and challenging our kids. I think it does a lot to build the relationships in the neighborhoods and not having to spend a large amount of time on the school bus, for example. I think, however, the proper approach is to really balance a couple of the perspectives. You know, I think it's good to have neighborhood schools, but also that it is good for people to have the ability to choose among schools within the district. So I think the right approach is a balance between the two. And I think that, you know, I think what we learned from the CSO a few years ago is that to the extent that we need to make any changes to our policies, we need to do it in concert with those who will be impacted and affected contract negotiation years. And I think this is a process that you'll find in a lot of our major corporations and companies, very large organizations right here in the Twin Cities. This process of working together and partnering with the stakeholders. Now, I don't think that, and that doesn't mean by any means, that doesn't mean agreeing with the person across the table with 100% of the time, but that means being able to come to the table and have a respectful and good faith discussion 100% of the time. If I was on the board, I would approve the contract because I think the contract was negotiated in good faith and the discussion was respectful. I think one thing I liked is it seems to result in more flexibility for teachers in the classroom, which is what I think is everyone for being here today. This has been a great conversation, and I'm very proud to say, you know, to be living in a community where all our friends and neighbors are so passionate about our Minneapolis public schools. I think that says a lot. I hope that we work together and work collaboratively, because I think one of the most important things, one of the foundations of any successful relationship is trust and communication. And I think if we do that, we can go a long ways in doing some things that we need to do to provide a world-class education to all of our students, where we can be in a world where we can reduce our actual class sizes, where we can actually provide early childhood education programs, and where we can support our teachers and promote innovation in the classroom and provide flexibility.